Assalamualaikum. Today our topic for presentation is a comparison of biomass and fossil fuels. Okay, this is our team. Muhammad Abdul Huzair is me, Muhammad Iskandar Putra, my friend, I'm Kori, and our girl in our team is Tengku Nur Kristina. Okay, definition and utilities of biomass. What is the biomass? Biomass is biological material derived from living organisms, primarily plants and animals. Biomass is also a renewable energy source that comes from living or recently living organic matter. Agricultural waste, garbage, wood, algae, forestry residues, wood processing residues, sorted municipal waste, and wet waste. It includes a variety of organic materials such as wood, agricultural residues, food waste, and industrial byproducts. Biopower technologies convert renewable biomass fuels into heat and electricity using processes similar to those used with fossil fuels.
On this session of the biomass and fossil fuels studies, we are going to talk about the characteristics of biomass and fossil fuels. There are a few characteristics for biomass and fossil fuels. One of it is that it goes through a carbon cycle. Biomass captures carbon dioxide from the atmosphere during its growth through photosynthesis. When biomass is burned for energy, it releases carbon dioxide back into the atmosphere. As you can see here, the carbon dioxide coming from the ozone is sucked into the tree and went through the roots, and leftovers are exchanged into soil carbon. Carbon also came from fossils. Pl- Plants also produce biomass through respiration and microbial activities in the soil as well as in the ocean also contribute to biomass. That's that's all for and next.
When comparing to fossil fuels that are non-renewable, biomass could be less efficient, but it can be more sustainable alternatives. This graph shows the energy efficiency of different sources of energy from different fuels. Here we can see coal, oil, natural gas, and also biomass. As you can see, biomass at 52%, which is not very high, but it is higher compared to the other non-renewable sources. Biomass make up for this as a sustainable alternative compared to fossil fuels because the plants that produce it capture almost as much carbon dioxide through photosynthesis as biomass releases when burned. Using biomass instead of fossil fuels can reduce greenhouse gas emissions because you do not need to transform it into carbon dioxide. Biomass can be stored to supplement other energy sources. It can be planted in wastelands contaminated lands, or along roadsides. Also, is biomass can be stored to supplement other sustainable energy sources. This is because biomass is a renewable energy. The picture below shows a cat, and the reason is that animals, as well as humans, also produce carbon dioxide emitted as byproduct after inhaling oxygen. The relation with biomass is that the excrements from digesting food materials and converting it into energy also count as biomass, as it produces carbon dioxide through bacterial movement. The byproducts of animals, such as urine, uh, feces, and also fart or flatulent gas, can be counted as biomass, as it contains carbon dioxide, even though it contains other chemicals as well.
As you can see here, um, the statement says biomass is a versatile renewable energy source. It can be converted into liquid transportation fuels that are equivalent to fossil based fuels. What this statement is talking about is that it can be changed into a liquidation form, uh, and it is equivalent in efficiency to fossil based fuels such as gasoline, jet, and diesel fuels. The picture on the left shows a sort of renewable energy from the use of an engine to change and process it into energy. Bioenergy technologies enable the reuse of carbon from biomass and waste streams into reduced emission fuels for cars, trucks, jets, and ships. Bioproducts and renewable power. The statement here says that bioenergy technology enables the reuse of carbon from biomass to make it turn into fuels for vehicles like cars and the ones that we drove normally. As you can see, there are listed to be 5 examples of biomass over here: virgin wood, energy crops, agricultural residues, food waste, and industrial waste. Virgin wood can be found in the forest and in the jungle where there are many dead trees, living ones. But since we're finding virgin wood, it means that we're finding young trees or trees that are fresh from the ground or just woods. Energy crops. Energy crops are basically dead plants or crops that are dead from your garden. Agricultural residues. Agricultural residues are agricultural residues residues that are from agriculture, and it's what I was talking about in energy crops. Food waste are food that you throw away. Industrial waste are industrial items like chemicals or from factories or just any industrial waste from butcher factories, basically industrial.
So the biomass help reduce the amount of GHG, that is greenhouse gas, impact to global warming and climate change. The biomass emission level is far smaller compared to fossil fuels. All the CO2 which has been absorbed by plant for its growth is going back in the atmosphere during its burning for the production of biomass energy. For point two, we have biomass impact. So it is a positive impact, and biomass is a renewable energy source that can replace fossil fuels for heating and cooking. Biomass and biofuels can be carbon neutral because the plants used to create them capture almost as much carbon dioxide through photosynthesis as they release when burned. And the last point, biomass is a sustainable energy source. Biomass can be replenished relatively quickly compared to fossil fuels, which take millions of years to form. This makes biomass a more sustainable option for energy production.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya Tekun Kristina dan saya akan menceritakan tentang potential challenge yang biomas hadapi. Seperti yang semua orang tahu, biomas merupakan sumber tenaga yang boleh diperbarui dan juga merupakan sumber tenaga alternatif untuk menggantikan fuels. Untuk pengetahuan semua, Malaysia mempunyai potensi untuk mengeluarkan 15 bilion of biogas. Seterusnya, Malaysia merupakan negara kedua terbesar yang mengeluarkan minyak kelapa sawit. Namun begitu, pengeluaran minyak kelapa sawit mempunyai pelbagai rintangan. Antaranya ialah competition with food production. Sebagai contoh, semakin banyaknya penduduk di negara, maka semakin penting dan terhadnya minyak kelapa sawit itu. Seterusnya, transportation. Biomas dalam bentuk liquid adalah biomas yang sangat mahal dan sukar untuk ditransport berbanding biomas dalam bentuk pepejal. Akhir sekali, conversion. Hal ini disebabkan oleh kekurangan teknologi dan equipment untuk mengeluarkan biomas. Seperti yang anda boleh lihat, pengeluaran biomas mempunyai kesan yang negatif. Sebagai contohnya, hakisan tanah yang berlaku disebabkan penebangan pokok yang berlebihan. Biomas mempunyai kelemahan dan juga kelebihannya. Antara kelemahan biomas ialah saingan dengan food production dan juga kerosakan alam sekitar. Bagi kelebihan biomas pula, sebagai sumber tenaga yang boleh diperbaharui, biomas boleh mengurangkan pembaziran dan juga kesan rumah hijau. Because of this, biomass can promote economic development. At last, biomass energy offers a promising renewable resource that can significantly contribute when managed sustainably. Carefully management and sustainable practice are essential to maximize the benefits of biomass energy while mitigating its drawbacks.